Our soft skills class is your opportunity to learn how to accurately measure, mark, and cut wood. The key to this class is learning how to combine all of those skills into getting the most accurate cut each and every time you approach a saw. Whether you have been cutting for years or this is your first time touching any of these saws, this class will provide some value for you. We're going to start the class by talking about a humble tape measure. We're going to talk about the features that you might look for in a tape measure that might matter to you and how the tape measure functions. We're then going to use our tape measure to create accurate measurements and marks on our wood. We're going to talk about how to use the combination of the tape measure and the speed square to get that accurate mark each and every time. Once we're done learning how to mark that wood, it's time to start cutting. For the saws, we are going to talk about 3 different saws. We're going to talk about the miter saw, the circular saw, and the jigsaw. Most importantly, we're going to teach you how to safely use each of these saws and in which instances each saw is appropriate. When you go to cut, we're going to teach you how to use blade management techniques to make sure that your cuts are accurate each time. You are going to cut with each of these 3 saws so you can get a feel for how the saws operate and how to make sure that you feel comfortable when you go home to start using any of these saws on your own. Some of the other things we're going to talk about in class is what are the different kinds of cuts? How do we get a cut like a circle? What's the difference between a miter cut and a bevel cut? And we're also going to talk about blades, how to use different blades to get different outcomes, and how the blades working with the saws will give you the cuts that you're looking for. Regardless of your skill level, this class will allow you to feel more confident in measuring and cutting. And if you don't get it right the first time, we will help you to understand how to backtrack through your process so that you can figure out where your mistakes are happening and correct them the next time you cut.